Finally, the weekend. Guess it's time to start cooking then. Where's Natsuki though? Did she already start making food? I head to the kitchen and, as I previously guessed, there was a whole row of foods. Okay. Whoa, I thought your specialty was baking, Natsuki. It is, which is why all the food I've made so far today is stuff that you bake. I take a closer look and see several different flavors of cupcakes. Okay, well, there you go. Ah, you're right. I'm the one who has to make the non-baking stuff then. Yep. Okay, I'll list off the foods I know how to make. Like peanut butter sandwiches. Okay, well, no. I can make scrambled eggs, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. That's it. Okay, well, I was joking about the sandwiches. Well, I can technically make more than that, but you know how that went earlier. What the heck? Then what's with all these ingredients? I was hoping you would be able to know a little more. That's a pretty good question, actually. What's it gonna be then? Scrambled eggs or peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Yum. Sandwiches, I guess. Yeah, I probably would have chosen the same thing. These will be the best sandwiches you've tasted, trust me. Natsuki smiles. She's tired, but genuinely happy. I'll wait for you to prove it to me then. And so, I went on to make the best sandwiches ever. Were they really? Actually, that's a bit of an exaggeration. There you go. I like to think they were good though, but I wouldn't be able to find out until we actually leave for the picnic. Where are we going anyway? Is everything ready? Should be. Good. Let's get going already. What, are you looking forward to this or something? Natsuki's face quickly shifts to a nervous expression. No. No. Maybe a little. Gosh, you do this on purpose, don't you? Guess you've got me all figured out, huh? You shouldn't tease girls unless you really like them, you know that? We've already been through this before. We're dating. See? We're already past that. Oh yeah. Natsuki looks like she's about to throw another but still, but she can't bring herself to make the excuse. Fine, I'll give you that, but I'll win next time. I'll remember this! Next time? When what? It's like, yeah, apparently there's some kind of game going on. And when you do, and when I do, you'll pay. You'll owe me a hug or something. I'm still working out the details. Sure thing, Natsuki. At least it's better than owing her $50. But for now, it was time for a picnic. A picnic where the only foods were sandwiches and cupcakes. But it wasn't the food that mattered. It was about spending time with my girlfriend, Natsuki. Oh. Okay, so where are we going? Come on. Oh, before that. Well, I can't say I didn't see this coming. Hey. I wanted to talk. Oh, there's plenty to talk about here. There's plenty to talk about. Here, I'll let you start. Look, I know things have been a bit rough between us, but I promise you I'm trying. Oh, really? It's just so hard. That doesn't change anything. You still have a daughter to take care of. Yeah, I thought so. It's her dad. I know. I'm trying. Whatever you say, Dad. So, where are we even going to anyway? You know, that's what I've been wondering. Natsuki and I walk out of my house and head towards... somewhere, I think. I thought you had that planned out already. I thought that was your job. Okay, no. I don't even know what's going on. I know there's a picnic, but where? You know, since you came up with this idea and all. Whoops. I think there's a park nearby we could sit down at. I'll let you lead the way then. You better not get lost. Yeah, I know. Well, as long as it's not like 20 miles away. Nice music. Very jazzy and relaxing. Like this background. We wander around for a bit. I was heading in the correct direction, I swear, until we stumble upon a grassy park that I conveniently found while not getting lost. The weather conditions are perfect for a picnic, luckily. Even though it's almost winter at the time I'm recording this. Should be here then. Works for me. Natsuki sets down the blanket she's carrying, and I put down the baskets of food I'm holding. We both sit down as we get ready to eat. I pull out one of Natsuki's cupcakes from the basket and take a bite. It's soft, moist, and delicious, all at the same time. Dang, this has to be some of your best work yet. Well, considering this is... what? The second cupcake of mine you've ever had? Oh, you mean I never got to eat one of the ones at the festival? I don't remember that. Look, I'd put this in my list of top 2 cupcakes you've made. It's a compliment. Natsuki smiles and quietly laughs. Well, as long as you make her happy and keep her laughing, that's the important thing. Thanks, Daniel. Natsuki takes one of the sandwiches I made and has a bite. It's better than your breakfast cooking, I'll say that much. Yeah, I was like, what was I thinking having him make all that food? Thanks, that's what I was going for. Yeah, I'll go with that. Just make it up as you go along. We didn't spend much time eating, meaning we weren't left with much to do afterwards. So you want to just lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. That one looks like a seahorse. So we decided to lay down next to each other on the blanket. Okay, I was half right. What? Maybe I can take another shot at being romantic? Music changed. It's like, am I somehow guessing? Well, then again, I've seen a lot of romance stories, so... This sky certainly is... blue. Actually, I'll hold off on that for now. It sure is, Daniel. I'm glad you noticed. Cut me some slack. I'm trying to think of something to talk about. We can talk about how this thing looks like a caterpillar. And that looks like an arrow, and I don't even know what this looks like. Natsuki turns her head and looks into my eyes. I don't think you have to force yourself to find something to talk about. True, I guess just let it happen naturally. Just being together is pretty nice. And that's another thing. As long as you got each other, you can make something happen. You're not wrong. Hey Natsuki. What? Sorry if this is a sensitive topic, but what do you think your future's gonna be like? Ugh, did you have to ask that? Do you have a dream job or something? Okay, well, Natsuki, I hope you have a good dream in your future. Natsuki ponders for a little bit. I've had ideas for what I'd like to do, but I haven't actually decided. There's so much I've been having to focus on these days that it's not something I can think about right now. Yeah, she has a lot on her plate. Seemingly wanting to change the subject, Natsuki asked me the same thing. What about you? What's your dream job? You can't be a NEET forever. Is that a challenge? Okay, no. Don't do that. Huh. My dream job. I love anime to death, so maybe with enough practice, I could one day become the ultimate animator or something at some point. Well, if you shoot for that, for serious, maybe. No, that's wrong. I'd be lying if I said I ever seriously thought about my future. I wouldn't turn out to even be a rookie animator. Honestly, I've got nothing. Sucks for you. Natsuki sighs. I'm gonna have to help you get a job at some point, aren't I? Well, I'll take all the help I can get. That's what I thought. I don't know why we're focusing on that, though. You have to learn to just shut up and enjoy your surroundings sometimes, Daniel. So in other words, stop and smell the roses, or however that saying goes. Yeah, that's true. I'll admit, I'm not great at relaxing. I know how you feel, though. I feel like I've been carrying the weight of the world on my shoulders lately. I can make it easy for you. Oh, here we go. Putting the moves on her. I move closer to Natsuki and slowly put my arms around her, which eventually turns into a hug. She looks surprised, but glad nonetheless. Yeah, but you can't hug me forever. Is that another challenge? Okay, no, I'll stop. I can hug you for now, though. I'm sure I'll owe you one later anyway, like you said before. Fine. I still don't get why you keep being so nice to me, though. It's not like I've been nice back. Well, maybe because I'm a masochist at heart. Okay, no. Well, I don't know, maybe in this dimension he is. I think you've acted a lot softer lately, actually. Yeah, like she's showing her loving side now. After kind of ditching the harshness front a little bit. Really? Yeah. I doubt I've rubbed off on you or anything, but it's cool to see. You say weird stuff sometimes. Right back at you. What? You only just noticed? I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It could be one of the reasons why I'm attracted to you. Or maybe not. You get my point. Mm-hmm. We stay in that position for nearly an hour. Normally that seems like something that would never happen, but on a day this peaceful, things sort of came together like that. Is it time to go? Okay, yeah. We should probably go home now. Natsuki hugs me tighter. Do we have to? I wish I could stay, but like you said, nothing can last forever. Yeah, sad universal truth. No matter what. We've got homework to do, so... Oh yeah, that's right, we're high school students. So we're actually learning something in school? It's not like I ever see them doing anything in class. Fine. Oh, and there goes the music. Disappointed, Natsuki gets up as we start to gather up our stuff. We walk back home immediately after. As we're back in my living room, we sit down on the couch next to each other. Well, that happened. I grab a leftover cupcake. I'm relaxed, but Natsuki seems to have something on her mind. See what you did? Okay, well, no. In a relationship, if you do have that kind of emotional baggage, it's going to come out eventually, and It's important to work it out between the two of you, so... Well, all I can say is I guess it had to happen eventually. If it is what I'm thinking it is. Everything okay, Natsuki? I take a bite and wait for her response. I've been thinking, and... Oh, no, not this music again. Natsuki pauses for nearly a full minute. I trust you enough to tell you, but this isn't something I want you to be involved with. Oh boy, here we go. What are you talking about, though? Like I said, I don't want you involved. Don't worry about me. I've already accepted what's going on. I'd like to help her, but how? She clearly doesn't want me to have anything to do with this. If you say so. Natsuki gets up. I'm going to watch some anime. Okay, well, you can't just avoid the subject like this. Okay, well, if you need me, just ask. In this case, I guess just wait until she's ready to tell you. Give her some space until then. Natsuki walks off with a worried look on her face. It pains me to watch this happen, but in times like these, I need to stay true to myself. As cliché as it sounds, patience is a virtue. And patience has gotten me this far. It's how I managed to get into a relationship with Natsuki in the first place. I think everything will work out in the end. As long as I wait and prepare for whatever might come next, I'll succeed. Natsuki? Not the music again. I wake up, before my alarm clock goes off surprisingly, and see Natsuki is nowhere in the room. I didn't hear anything last night, so something bad couldn't have happened, right? I can't let my mind get the better of me for now. I slowly, yet confidently, walk into the living room. There you are. Okay, well at least you found her. Ignore the dogs. I see Natsuki sitting on the couch, with a blanket wrapped around her. I sit down next to her. What happened? Natsuki looks like she wants to say something, but can't manage to do so. It was just a nightmare. That's it? Gotta be a pretty bad dream for you to be out here. When a nightmare happens in the room you sleep in, you wouldn't want to stay in that room, would you? Well, I guess maybe that's one reason why kids run to their parents' room. That and probably just to get the comfort they need from them. Never thought of it that way. Plus, I didn't want to wake you up. You can wake me up anytime, Natsuki. I'm here for you. Yeah, but it's something I don't want you to have to deal with. This isn't your fight. I'm guessing you're not going to tell me what's going on then. Seems that way so far. I don't mean to guilt trip you, but you need to think about what's best for you. I know, Daniel. Maybe someday I'll tell you. It's okay, Natsuki. I just hope that's sooner rather than later. I give Natsuki a hug as she closes her eyes and takes a deep breath. Now, how about some breakfast? I can't stand having things continue like this. I want the old you back. So, what did I do wrong, Dad? What did I do that's causing me to be treated like this? What did I do to make you neglect me like this? Sometimes that's how things go. There's no real reason for it, at least any that's intentional. Sometimes it just happens. Not that I wanted to, anyway. But why? As I said, there's not necessarily a reason. You have to learn to accept that. No, there has to be a reason. What happened to you? I want things to get better. I want to see you back to normal. Is that ever going to happen? I don't know, Natsuki. I'm trying my best. Well, I guess for her your best isn't enough, exactly. We continued to go on dates for at least over a month. Things were pretty normal, but on some occasion I noticed a tall man that Natsuki would glare at for a few moments. She never told me who he was. Oh great. Has he found her? Not until today. Oh, well, like I said, you can't avoid it forever, no matter how much you wanna. Natsuki and I were about to go on a date at the time. We had picked a fast food restaurant to go to, but just before we walked in, Natsuki saw that man again. Let's go somewhere else. Before I could object, she grabbed me by the arm and tried to drag me away. That is, until he spoke up. You, over there. I need to ask you something. I froze, not even Natsuki being able to move me. Yeah? I had no idea what to think at the time. Who was this guy? Am I about to be dead? Are you dating Natsuki? Oh man. I gulped. Yes? That's all I wanted to know. Thank you. And then he just walked away, leading me to right now, where I'm left extremely confused. Yeah, I mean, I have an idea what's going on here, but not entirely. Anxiety clouded my thoughts. Yeah, I was definitely about to be dead. Well, I don't think this guy's in the Mafia or anything, if that's what you're talking about. At least, I hope not in this mod. What did he even want with me? What did he want with you? Calm down, Daniel. Well, how can I calm down? Just had this random stranger just walk up to me and... Natsuki grabs my shoulder, but I'm still shaking. How am I supposed to calm down? This reeks of creepiness. Yeah, I agree with you there. That's probably the phrase I was looking for. Or something like that. Natsuki looks down at the ground. He's my dad. See? It had to come out eventually. What? I said I don't want you to get involved. Well, he kind of is now that the dad knows that he exists. If it comes down to it, then I'll handle it. Natsuki has a determined look on her face. Just what am I missing here? You're missing quite a lot. Are you sure you can handle it, though? I'm not trying to downplay your strengths, but I feel like there's something deeper going on here that I'm not being told about. Oh yeah, there definitely is. But I'm not gonna say anything. It's like, I'm gonna let Natsuki tell you the whole thing when she's ready. You care too much, Daniel. You really do. And well, compassion is my weakness. One of them. Natsuki clenches her fist, her face being a mixture of irritated and sad. Let's go home, Natsuki. Yeah. Okay, this calming music again. We head home as Natsuki sighs and walks towards my room. And she's gone. Maybe I should do something for her. Is there something nice I could surprise her with? I don't know, another Parfait Girls manga? Okay, no, you're gonna need a lot more than that. As I sit down on my couch, I noticed a flyer sitting on the coffee table in front. Parfait Girls the movie, huh? In theaters tomorrow, too. Well, okay, I was kind of on the right track there. I mean, that's a step up from the manga. Natsuki did tell me about it a while ago, I think. There was supposed to be an original story not in the manga or anime, right? Or this was supposed to be. Hey, Natsuki. Oh. Hey, Natsuki. I shout as I walk into my room. She's laying on my bed, still seeming conflicted. Are you free tomorrow? Am I ever not free? Thinking about it, I don't think I've ever run into a situation where she was too busy or something like that. Well, I'm taking a nap. I promise tomorrow will be good. I lay down on the bed and close my eyes. Okay, this feels a little bit eerie to me, but I don't know, I just get creeped out by dark places too much. I soon fall into a deep sleep and find myself waking up in the middle of the night. Why wasn't Natsuki next to me, though? Oh no, please don't tell me you're gone. I slowly walk into the living room. Okay, well... I turn over to the kitchen and see Natsuki getting something out of the fridge. Natsuki, why are you up so late? Natsuki, shocked to hear someone awake, drops the food she's holding. Luckily, nothing breaks. I could ask you the same thing. Hey, I woke up a few minutes ago. I didn't think you went to sleep the same time I did, though. I'm probably stressing you out with this, aren't I? Natsuki rushes back to my room, ashamed. Natsuki! I plan on going back to sleep anyway, so I head back to my room and see Natsuki laying on my bed, her face buried in a pillow. You're not stressing me at all, Natsuki. I might get a bit concerned, sure, but nothing I can't deal with. You know, I've actually recently been thinking about telling you. Telling me what? You already know, Daniel. Is this about her dad? But I can't bring myself to do it. I don't know if I ever will. Even though I can't see her face, it sounds like she's crying. One step at a time, Natsuki. I get into bed with her. Now, hold my hand. Natsuki tightly grips my hand. There. Feel a bit calmer? Get some rest. I said I had something planned for tomorrow, didn't I? You'll like it, believe me. Natsuki stops making noise, which leads me to assume that she's fallen asleep. I should probably do the same. Well, I hope this goes over like you planned.